Hey everyone, happy Monday. This is Beth Knaus from That's a Spade Copywriting Services, and I am back with your Monday Minutes, something for you to think about as you go through the week. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between content and copy. So, all copy is content, but not all content is copy. So copy is the term that represents any sort of sales copy. So if you're writing a landing page or a sales post or an email newsletter that is specifically promoting an offer or a service or a product, and your call to action is to get somebody to buy, to hit pay, then that is copy. So content is everything else that you put out there. And of course, copy is content, and that's the piece I wanted to focus on today. So, the standard or the suggested, what they suggest out there in the interwebs is that like 20, maybe 25% of your content should be copy. But that leaves you with 75 or 80% that is strictly content. And then also thinking that copy is also content. So content is an opportunity for you to speak in your voice, right? To give your perspective and your philosophy about your experience and your knowledge about how you can help people with whatever it is that you're providing for them. So it really needs to be in your voice, right? And listen, we can do tips and we can give, tools and all that sort of stuff because people like the tactical stuff. But again, everyone in your industry or in general as an entrepreneur is offering up that sort of information. So there's plenty of it out there. So the way that you present it in your voice, right? The way that you talk, your energy, that's what's going to differentiate you out there from everyone else who may be offering similar information, right? At some point we run out of information and we're giving similar stuff to other people in our industry. So you need your voice there. The point I want to make today, though, is that since copy is content, that voice also needs to come through in your copy. So I want you to think about when you choose to work with somebody or you choose to to pick a system for something, like if you're picking a CRM or you're picking, anything that you use for your business. We want to look and we want to compare things. We want to compare prices, but we also want to see what's the energy of something. Is it really intense? Is it really technical, right? And are we into that? And that's what we want. Or is something kind of light and fun and colorful? I'm thinking specifically of something like Dubsado, which I use, which tends to be a little utilitarian, but it gets the job done. Had a huge learning curve, but now I love it. Whereas some of the other CRMs, or any place that you're making your invoices and contracts and such might be a little lighter, right? Or maybe a little simpler. So that has to come across in their content so that they target the right people for their product. So any copy that you put out there also needs to be a little deeper than just general, than just buy my program, buy my coaching, I'm a bookkeeper. It has to really target why you. Why are they pulling out their credit card and paying you, right? So you also want to make sure that you're supporting that voice in your copy by putting out really great content, right? Quality content, not just throwing out tools or, whatever you're putting out there. That voice has to come through in your blogs, in your email newsletters, in your social posts, and in your sales copy. And it all has to, intertwine and connect so that when somebody sees your direct sales copy, they're like, oh, I know who that is. That's Beth from That's a Spade. And when she writes content, this is the way she talks and this is how she works. And that's the type of person I want to connect with when it comes time to spend the big bucks on someone's services or product or offering. So just a thing to think about as you go through the week, if you're creating content or even if you're engaging on your social media platforms, think about that voice that you're using, whether it's sales mode or whether it's content mode. I hope you have a great week. As always, I'm happy to talk further about this. Feel free to reach out to me, schedule a call. I'm happy to connect. Have a great week.